Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. If you really like my teaching and my efforts, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell button to get the regular updates. In the last several videos, we have discussed about the TCP protocol. Am I right or wrong? Which is a transmission control protocol which works in the transport layer. Okay, transmission control protocol, we have discussed about the header format, we have discussed about how the connection will be established, how the data will be transferred, and how the connection will be terminated. Then we have discussed about flow control mechanisms, congestion control mechanisms, various timers in the uh, TCP, and then we have discussed about the silly window syndrome. I hope you have watched all the videos related to the TCP protocol. Now we will discuss about the UDP protocol. Even it is also there in the transport layer. Okay, in transport layer, either we use the TCP or we use the UDP, which is a user datagram protocol. Now we can ask me when we will use the TCP, when we will go for the UDP. TCP is a connection oriented protocol. Will you agree with me or not? Because whenever you want to transfer the data from source to destination using the TCP protocol, first you need to establish the connection, then only you can transfer the data, and it is your duty to terminate the connection. So it is a connection oriented protocol. If it is a connection oriented protocol, it is reliable also. So TCP we will use when we need a reliable communication, because at the network layer IP is a connectionless service. Am I right or wrong? So if you want the reliability at the transport layer, we will go for the TCP. Now what about the UDP? UDP is a connectionless. Okay, meaning is that if you want to transfer the data from source to destination, you no need to create a connection. Directly you can transfer the data, and once it is connectionless, it is unreliable. Now you can ask me in what kind of situations or scenarios I will use the UDP and when I will use the TCP. Whenever you need a reliable communication, then we will go for the TCP. Whenever you need the data transfer very fastly and you are not worrying about the reliability, you are worrying about the speed of transferring the data, and you are not worrying about the reliability, such as, let's take that multimedia applications. Let's take that when you are watching the cricket match, on cricket match you are watching, which is a multimedia application, then what it is happening, you all worry about the speed. Am I right or wrong? Suppose let's take that you are watching the some first over in the 2020 match. Okay, you are very anxiety. So usually what will happen in stadium, the live match is going on, after some delay, very less delay, you are also able to watch the first over, first ball in your mobile phone or in your TV. Am I right or wrong? Let's take that you are watching it in your mobile phone. Now using internet you are watching. Is it clear? And then you are watching the second ball, third ball, fourth ball, fifth ball, sixth ball. It should be like on live what is happening, you want within the time. Am I right? If you are watching after half an hour, then what is the use? So there here you need the speed. Now you can ask me, then what is the reliability here? Suppose let's take that because our internet is too slow, you could not able to watch the second ball. Then you don't worry about the, what you called again retransfer. Am I right? You send the third, you watch the third ball, fourth ball, fifth ball, but however you missed the second ball. After fifth ball, are you ready to watch the second ball? Can you tell me? See, if you are using a flow control mechanism, what will happen? Let's say that you have sent it as a segments. Second ball you send it as a segment. Third ball you send as a segment. Fourth ball you send it as a segment. Fifth ball also you send it as a segment. Am I right or wrong? So these three segments you have received. Meaning is that you have watched the first over third ball, fourth ball, fifth ball. If it is a TCP, what it will do? It will retransfer the segment. Are you ready to watch the second ball again after the fifth ball? No. Am I right or wrong? If you want to watch, you will watch the highlights. Am I right or wrong? So here the reliability is not important. Here the data transmission speed is important. So in UDP we will use whenever we need the high speed data transmissions. Is it clear? So that is the one example. And even UDP will be useful when you have a request and reply messages. Let's take that you are requesting something. Okay, suppose let's take that DHCP. What is the use of DHCP? Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It will provide you the IP address. So you are requesting for an IP address and it is sending as a reply as your IP address. There you will use the UDP. For requesting your IP address, you no need to have a flow control, window size, advertisement thing and your TTL. All these things are not required because you are just sending a one request and you are expecting a one reply. So there you no need to have a flow control, congestion control, everything. There also we will use the UDP protocol. So usually we will use whenever we need a high transmission of data. Okay, we are not worrying about the reliability, and even whenever there is a request reply messages, we will use the UDP. Like let's take that you have DHCP, you have DNS, domain name service, you have your URL and you are requesting for an IP address to communicate with the corresponding server. Are you able to understand? It will do the conversion. There also we will use the UDP, not the TCP. So I hope you have understood when we will use the TCP and when we will use the UDP at the transport layer. Now let me discuss about the UDP frame format. In UDP, we have the source port. What is the size of any port number? Which is a 16 bits. And similarly, you will have a destination port. What is the port size at the destination? Again, it is a 16 bits. Okay. And then you will have a total length field which is a 16 bit. Again you will have a checksum which is an optional, not compulsory in the UDP. Okay, so this is the frame format of a UDP. Now can you tell me what is the size of this UDP header format? This is 4 bytes because you have 16 plus 16, 32 bits, which is equal to 4 bytes, and this is also 16 plus 16, 32, which is equal to 4 bytes. So your header is only 8 bytes maximum. But when it comes to the TCP, the maximum header size is 60 bytes. So if you are using the TCP, your header itself is 60 bytes, whereas if you are using, your header is only 8 bytes. So I hope everyone know what is the use of a source port. It will tell the source port number and the destination port number will be provided in the destination port. And the length will provide the total length of the header plus data. Remember this point. The length field, which is a 16 bit, specifies the total length of the UDP header plus data. Is it clear? And the checksum will be computed if it is optional, not compulsory. But however, if you are computing, you will compute the checksum for the UDP header and also for the data. I hope you have understood what is the purpose of UDP protocol, which is a connectionless protocol and not a reliable protocol. However, we will use it whenever we need a fast transmission of data. And what is the frame format of the UDP? One is the source port, destination port will be there, length and the checksum. And what kind of checksum it will use? One's complement addition and one's complement number, it will keep it in the final redundant bits. I hope you have watched the video related to the error correction and error detection mechanism. In error detection, I have discussed about the checksum. Is it clear? If you don't know how to find the checksum, I request you to go and watch my earlier video related to checksum. There I have discussed about how to do the ones complement addition and ones complement and to find the redundant bit. How many bits or redundant bits are required also, I have discussed in detail. So I hope you have understood what are the concepts I have discussed in this video. Still, if you have any doubts related to UDP protocol, you can ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.